Send your OE connecting rods to a machine shop so it can be resized, so it can get balance and everything. Just to give welcome everyone, Sagitnet 2 channel. Just got the crankshaft and my DIY light and flywheel from the balance shop machine, and it turned out to be good. My small modification on the crankshafts that is needed so I can use this B series flywheel because of the bearing. It sticks out a little bit, and that will recess right here. In today's episode is I am discussing about the parts that is needed. As you can see, I got all the parts laid out here. There are some few missing parts that is needed, but I can just explain that one later on. All I have here is enough to build this G23. It's up to you whether you want a little bit more upgraded parts. What we need is the F23 block, whether if it's F23A1 or F23A7. You can source this from 98 up to 2000, I believe, from a Honda Accord, and also same year from Acura CL. H22 cylinder head, you can source this one from 92 all the way to 2001. H23A blue top are the same. You can also use a F20B. So you have three choices when it comes to cylinder head. Parts we need from F23 block, of course the crankshaft, because we want that 97mm throw. Since I'm building a naturally aspirated motor, it is safe to use the OE connecting rods. From what they said, this is capable up to 400 horsepower on a boosted motor, but I would not have any problem reusing this on a 200 wheel horsepower setup. It should be no problem. And this will be coupled with K20A2 pistons. You have a variety of pistons brand that you could use, since this is a iron sleeve. Yeah, your piston selection is endless, so it's up to you whether you wanted to use 87mm or 86 or 86.5 or 86.25. It's up to you. If you find your cylinder bore is out of a little bit oversized or something like that, man, it will be perfect for your boosted engine setup. You don't have to send your block to get it machined, so you can get your piston rings and also your piston to wall clearances tolerance. All of these parts, I don't have the link, but I always get my parts from eBay or Amazon. But I will give you the part number and all that. Okay, I'm gonna start with head gasket here. This is for F23 A1 or up to A7. Whether NA or boosted setup, I only use Honda original equipment head gasket. And please do not spray any copper on this. It will not work. The connecting pipes, these are the part number. You need one of these. This is to join from the F23, and this is the part number for the H22 side. I'm going to change the spring and the retainers on this cylinder head, and I'm going to give this one a try. I've had this for a long time. This is meant to be used on Miley, but when I was trying this out, I found something kind of odd that it forced me to get a different retainers. I went and got a blocks instead. But after everything got ironed out, they said it's okay to use, then I just happen to have, well, here's another chance for me to use this one. I'll give this one a try. If any one of you have used this, leave a comment, see how this thing working out for you. The piston, this is the part number that I am going to use right there, made by Nippon Racing. This is 86mm steel. With this dome like this will give me I think 11.5 to 1 compression ratio. Yeah. And this box came in with this piston seal rings, which is NPR. I have no problem using this one. Main bearings, it's made by King. This is 55mm. I have two sets of bearings here that I'm going to tell you. I ended up getting a King bearing. It's because of I just didn't like what I have seen. That's why I went and got that one, because it's different than what I removed from this motor. I'm not gonna open it or anything, but you could see there's a groove on there. The other 5 has one, and then when it comes to the other half, there's none. So it's just kind of odd. I think I can use this on H22A4, the one with a 55mm, but I just want the same what I have removed on this crankshaft, which is this one here. All of them has this canal at the middle, and this one only have on 5 of them. The rest doesn't have it. For the price that they were advertising, when I saw this one together with those two, with the rod bearings and also the truss bearings, I just could not walk away. And I also made some a little bit of research on that name. I have used this one before, but it's been a long time. I'm not sure which motor is using this one. I think it's my H22. But I can still use this. I just don't want to use it on this build, that's all. ARP studs, head studs. This is a must. There's the part number. I'm using H22 cylinder head ARP head studs. The oil pump, it's up to you whether you want it to delete your balance shaft, which is this one here. I'm going to give it another try. And I got the ATI damper set up on this one. It's just a matter of time. As soon as I receive that parts, yeah, this thing will be built. And this is my DIY flywheel. This is from a B18 series. Right there. I think I knocked out about 5 or 7 pounds off from this. I got those things balanced. And according to my balance shaft machine person, all he did is remove some of those material right there. And I didn't show you guys how I built this one. It's because there's a lot of things that you must know. Some of you have built your own, but I just don't want anyone to be doing exactly the same thing, and I'm not responsible if anything will happen to your parts or any personal injury, because there's a lot of forces going on in here. And yeah, I hope you guys would understand. I mean, you are at your own risk when you're doing this. This one here, how I modified this, I might show you guys. There's really nothing to this. But always bring your parts in a machine shop to get it balanced after you do anything on your parts. I think What else is missing? Oh, the blocks springs. Yeah, minimum if you are going to upgrade your valve springs, blocks springs. I have used that twice on my H22 and Miley boosted engine, and also this one right here. Yeah, so they're all blocks. 3 motors that I have, 1 natural aspirated and 2 boosted motor. Those are using a blocks springs, the minimum springs that you can get. Should I say budget? Should I say budget in mind? Yeah. Anyway, so there you go. There's all the parts that you need to build a G23 VTEC. Whether it's successful or not, who knows? It all depends on how you put everything together. The main thing is, if this is your first time building a motor like this, a Frankenstein motor, just to prevent any headache, and I highly recommend, so you can experience it yourself, have your connecting rods resized. Send it to a machine shop so it can be balanced, just to give you a peace of mind. I have done it before. For some of you that watched the video where I was putting this together, I was showing where I was turning the crankshaft and showing that the piston going up and down. If you've seen it, you will see, or you will notice that the rod, this section right here, are all polished up. Yeah, because I sent that connecting rod to a machine shop. That's why. This way you could see the piston and crankshaft in action, and you could actually see the nozzle together with the piston right there. Okay. Why I didn't send this one? It's because when I tore it apart, I saw the bearings, what it looked like, and I also took some measurement on this one. It's very critical that you must take some measurement on this one. Yeah, do not skip on this one. This is the most important things right here, the connecting rods. There's some miscellaneous items that are missing, like the front and rear seals, valve cover seals, camshaft seals. I would just consider those are miscellaneous items, but these are the major components that you need in order to build a G23 VTEC. Head gasket right here. Make sure you are using Honda OE F23 head gasket. If a friend of yours tells you something different or otherwise, it's your choice. The sealant, rock solid, man. You'll be rocking. It will be a very interesting project. Yeah, I'm very excited on what this thing will turn out. I mean, I already have something in my head. It is something different. Yeah. This is where I conclude this video, and I think I have said everything that I needed to build this motor, and so are you. If you have anything that you want, some parts that you wanted, by all means, it's all up to you. Piston selection, your piston selection are endless when it comes to iron sleeve. I should make a reliable G23 VTEC, but it's hard, man. Yeah, I always said performance is what we after on this one. That's why. Thank you all for watching. Bye everyone. Till next time. Okay, bye.